Have you ever wondered what happens in that split second after you search for a local service? Well, it's not magic. It's actually a system, a kind of digital science that connects your urgent need with exactly the right person for the job. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see how local businesses actually get found, right when you need them the most.
I want you to picture this. It's late. You hear a weird noise downstairs. You go to check it out and, oh no, your basement is turning into a swimming pool. Panic starts to set in. What's your first move? You're not reaching for the yellow pages, right? Of course not. You're grabbing your phone.
And this is what you type. That simple phrase. It's basically the modern-day distress signal. It's a direct line from a homeowner in a total crisis to a local business that can solve their problem. And this is exactly where our story begins. And that right there brings us to our first big idea, the moment of need. That search isn't just some casual browsing. It's a real SOS. It's a mission to find a solution, and find it fast. And get this exact scene plays out millions of times a day, all over the world. That flooded basement, it could be in Sydney or London or Austin, Texas. For any local business, understanding this very moment is the absolute key to unlocking a constant stream of customers. So if that's the moment of need, what about the language of need? See, to really win in local search, you've got to be able to decode what your customer is actually saying, because not all searches are created equal. The specific words they use, they tell you everything. Okay, take a look at this. It's a perfect example. Someone just typing in roofer, they're probably just kicking tires, maybe doing a little research for someday. But roof repair in my area? Oh, that person has a problem. They've got a leaky roof, and they need to hire someone like now. In the search world, we call these long-tail keywords. The best way to think about it is like this. A short keyword is kind of a vague question, but a long-tail keyword? That's a direct command. It signals a customer who is totally done with research. They know what they want, and they're ready to pay a local pro to get it done. So what's the bottom line here? It's that by focusing on these super specific phrases, a business isn't just shouting into the wind. They're showing up with a life raft at the exact moment that customer is shouting for help. Okay, so we've cracked the code on the customer side. Now let's flip it. How does a business actually respond to that SOS? Well, it all starts with their digital storefront, that critical first impression a customer will ever have. And this is the digital storefront I'm talking about, your Google business profile. And I want to be clear, this is so much more than just a pin on a map. It's your front door on the internet. It's your business hours, your phone number, your photos. It is the entire foundation of your local search presence. Now, getting this storefront in shape, it's pretty straightforward, but you absolutely have to do it. You got to fill out every single detail, show off your awesome work with real photos, actually engage with your customers by responding to their reviews, and post regular updates to show you're active. Honestly, think of these 4 steps as totally non-negotiable. And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Just updating your profile once a week, a new photo of a job, a quick post, it signals to Google that you're an active operating business. It's like waving a flag at Google saying, hey, we're open, we're active, send people our way. And that can seriously boost how often you show up. All right, so having a killer Google profile is step 1. But if you really want to own your local market, you need to build out your digital territory. This means looking way beyond that single map pin and thinking about your entire online footprint. So you might be thinking, that's great, but my service area covers more than just one neighborhood. How do I make sure I'm visible to customers in every single suburb I serve? The answer, my friend, is your website. This is where your website becomes your secret weapon, and the strategy is actually pretty simple. Instead of just one generic homepage, you create specific pages for each town or suburb you work in. This creates all these little digital signposts, telling Google exactly where you operate and helping it match you with homeowners in all of those areas. But, just getting seen, that's only half the battle. Once a homeowner finds you online, a new question pops into their head. Can I trust this company? In the digital world, trust is built with something we call social proof. Think about it. A number, just a number, like this, can be more convincing than the slickest ad you've ever seen. A high star rating instantly tells a potential customer, hey, other people hired this business and they were happy. But it's the real human stories behind the stars that truly seal the deal. A detailed, positive review like this one, it builds an emotional connection. It gives that potential customer all the confidence they need to pick up the phone and make the call. Okay, let's talk about the final and maybe the most powerful piece of this puzzle. You see, the very best businesses, they don't just wait around for an emergency. They build a reputation as the local expert, earning trust long before a customer even thinks they need them. How do they do it? By creating content that is genuinely helpful. We're talking about blog posts, short guides, or FAQs that answer the real questions homeowners are already asking. A simple article like Signs You Need an HVAC Repair totally transforms a business from just another service provider into a trusted resource. And the payoff for doing this? Oh, it's huge. By becoming a reliable source of information, you're not just a plumber or an electrician anymore. You're the go-to expert. You start attracting customers while they're still in the research phase, building a relationship that really pays off when they're finally ready to hire. All right, let's bring it all home and recap the blueprint we've laid out. First, you have to speak the customer's language with those specific long-tailed keywords. Then you master your digital storefront, your Google business profile. Next, you build out your online territory with location pages on your site. From there, you earn that crucial trust with reviews and photos. And finally, you become the local authority by creating expert content. So, at the end of the day, it really all boils down to one simple question. In that critical moment of need, when a homeowner is desperately searching for help, is your business there? The science we've talked about today isn't about luck. It's about making sure that when someone asks for help, the answer is always, yes, we're here.